Welcome back, book buddies! Today we are going to carry on reading a book from the Mr. Men, Little Miss Advent Calendar. Let's go! Let's read Day 4. Mr. Chatterbox's Parrot. Day 4. Mr. Chatterbox's Parrot. Mr. Quiet's very quiet house is surrounded by a very quiet garden. Even the winds don't blow there for fear of making a noise in the leaves of the trees. But one day, a certain someone came to live in the oak tree in Mr. Quiet's garden. Can you guess who it might be? Squawk! Wake up, wake up! I'm a pretty boy, I'm a pretty boy. A parrot. A noisy parrot was now Mr. Quiet's new neighbour. A new neighbour that meant the end of all his peace and quiet. Now, not far away lived Mr. Chatterbox. Mr. Chatterbox, who talks on and on and on, and sometimes on. What a good job you're doing, he said to the window cleaner. A really very good job, I must say. And in fact, I do say, because I have never seen anyone clean windows quite as well as you. In fact, at all as well as you. Which is to say, from morning till night, Mr. Chatterbox talks on and on about everything and anything. To anyone who will listen or won't listen. When the postman delivers the post, Mr. Chatterbox talks to him about the rain and the sun and the clouds and the wind and the time, until there is no time for the postman to deliver any more letters. On and on and on. When Mr. Chatterbox meets somebody in the street, it's just the same. Good morning, Mr. Strong. What interesting things do you have in your basket? Ah, eggs. How I love eggs. So tasty with bacon. So tasty boiled, or scrambled, or fried, or baked, or coddled, or poached. Tell me, how do you like your cakes? Boiled, or scrambled, or fried, or baked, or coddled, or poached? On and on and on and on. What a chatterbox! It was too much. Little Miss Bossy called a meeting. All those who think Mr. Chatterbox talks too much, put up your hands, ordered Little Miss Bossy. Everyone at the meeting put their hands up. Some put 2 hands up. But how could they stop Mr. Chatterbox from talking so much? That was the problem, and nobody had any ideas. Do you have an idea? If you do, please tell Little Miss Bossy and her friends. I may have an idea, said a very small, shy voice. I have a friend called Mr. Quiet, who hates any kind of noise, and it was Little Miss Shy, and she told everyone at the meeting her idea. Can you guess what her idea might be? Hooray for Little Miss Shy! Everyone cried. Hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Little Miss Shy blushed. The next day, Mr. Quiet opened the window. He expected to hear the loud squawk of his neighbour the parrot, but there was complete silence in the garden. And why was there silence? Because the parrot was gone. At last, Mr. Quiet had peace and quiet again. And as for Mr. Chatterbox, well, he was delighted. At last he had found someone who he could talk to as much as he wanted, whenever they were in the car or at home. And he talked and talked and talked and talked on and on and on and on. And if ever the parrot had had enough Mr. Chatterbox's talking, he would simply fly over and drop a cloth over his head so that, just for a change, he could speak. And on and on and on, squawked the parrot. The end. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Do come back so we can read more books together. Please like and subscribe. Bye!